everybody, Liz and Annie back again. This video is going to be the promised companion to the one that Liz just did, where we talk about what the student view with this new sharing slides and superimposing your face over the slides option looks like. So if you haven't started classes yet, this video might be useful to figure out what to tell your students on day one about how to set up their screen based on your best practice recommendations. And if you've already started class but you want to start using this option and still want to help your students out, that is another thing that you can do. So what I'm going to do is show you the original way of sharing slides and what students see, and then compare that with the new version. So I'm going to ask Liz, our instructor, to share slides in the original way we did in spring. So this is really nice for students because the slides just show up on one side and then everyone in the class shows up on the other. And you can leave it like that, or if students like fewer distractions, they have the option to just pin the instructor's video, so only the instructor video shows up and no other students are there. So they can kind of choose the different options that they like there. They can also, of course, go up in this upper corner here and change if they don't like side by side. They can go to standard, where everyone's at the top instead and the slides are showing up at the bottom. Or side by side speaker automatically just pins the one speaker and minimizes all the students. So that's all really great. Probably familiar with that. So let's do the new version where Liz shares slides and is superimposed over her slides. And I'll show you what the students see. Gotta set it up. And it takes a little bit to load. All right, so cool. So now it's working. I'm going to set up my screen like we had before, where we had side-by-side gallery mode. So again, slides on the left and everyone on the right, which is cool, but then we're getting this kind of weird duplication of the instructor where Liz is showing up not only on her slides, but also in a separate box on the side, which might be a little weird and distracting. And there's no way to minimize her unless you pin only one of the other students in the class, which might be kind of weird to stare at a random student or yourself. And there's no way to get rid of that in any of these views. So side-by-side speaker is just Liz's small video, but the duplication is still there. Standard, now we're at the top, but Liz is still there, so that's kind of weird. So the only way that I've really found to only have one image of the instructor like this is to go into full screen view up here, which then superimposes on the side a separate window of all of the participants in the class, which you can then completely minimize with this smallest button on the left, and then you can kind of just tuck it in one corner of your screen out of the way. So now there's only the slides filling up the whole screen, and you get one image of the instructor superimposed on the slides. So this is probably the best way for students to set up their screens to minimize distractions. But of course they have all the other options they had before. Just know that there's going to be that strange duplication happening. So that's it for now. Liz, anything to add? All right. Well, I hope this was helpful for everybody. I will see you all next time. Bye.